Alright, I know that there's a criminal organization trying to take over the town and probably killing people, but there's always time for some shopping! Hello everyone, I am ThirdMarioBrother, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. In the last episode, we made it here to Goldenrod City and discovered that Team Rocket is trying to take over the radio tower for whatever reason. They want to hypnotize everybody in the world with their smooth jazz jams or something. I have no idea, but either way, we are going to start this episode off by, first of all, grabbing all of the packages that our kind mother sent to us, and then we are going to be grabbing a new move for Eon before we continue on. So, in the last episode, we also evolved Eon into an Umbreon, if you guys didn't remember, and we have one thing to do in this episode, which is going to be to stop Team Rocket once and for all here in Goldenrod City by going to the underground. But first, like I said, we're going to be getting a new move for Eon, so we can build our team up just a little bit. So, if you guys are excited for all that in today's episode, please make sure to leave a like on the video down below. Now, this move that I am looking for is up on this route, I believe 35, yeah, between the National Park and Goldenrod City, and it is over here in the tall grass that we never really ventured into. Off screen, I went ahead and took on a couple of these dudes, and that put Eon all the way up to level 37. Yeah, I took on pretty much all of the Team Rocket members in the Goldenrod Tower, and I also took on all the trainers on this route, so Eon is looking real strong right now, and Eon's about to be a little bit stronger with not Paralyze Heal. That is not what I was looking for. Oh man, I know there's an item on this route somewhere, though. It's a TM, and I'm not entirely sure where it is, apparently, but I guess it's probably this item right here. Yes, TM66 Payback. So, there's not actually that many Dark-type moves in this game with a high, power to give to Eon, but this one, I think, is perfect for a sneaky little Umbreon like she is. The user stores power, then attacks, and if the user can use this attack after the foe, its power is doubled, which means it will have 100 base power plus the stab, which is going to be incredibly useful for a Pokemon like Eon, especially since Umbreon is not the fastest Pokemon in the world anyway. So, I think I would like to get rid of... Ooh, what do I want to get rid of for payback? We learned Feint Attack, which is basically a Dark-type move that never misses. We have Bite, which is... I want to keep that because it can possibly flinch the foe, which you guys know how clutch this team is. That is going to come in handy. I think maybe let's go ahead and get rid of Feint Attack, because Bite already has 100 accuracy as it is, plus the ability to flinch, so I don't think that it is going to be that useful. That is Feint Attack. I don't think it's going to be that useful, so let's go ahead and grab that, and with that, we are ready. Oh no!
What kinds of Pokeballs do you use? I use the red and white ones. They're a little dingy. I spilled some spaghetti sauce on them, but...
Oh man, get out of here, Birdkeeper Tony James, Billy Bob Thornton, whatever your name was. Birdkeeper Brian, wait. I was making fun of him and his name was Brian. Oh man, now that is embarrassing. But yeah, now I'm going to go ahead and check to see if there are any hidden items here, and we can go ahead and head back to Goldenrod City and take out these rocket grunts. Actually, first, there is something important that I need to do. It is very, very important. Repel wore off just in time for us to get into this mysterious, creepy purple and gold tent.
Hello! I am the official name rater. You want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon?
Yes, I would love you to. Please go ahead and critique Eon's name for me.
Eon, is it? That is a decent nickname, but I can give it a nicer name. How about it? Name it Pickle Sprouts, because pickles sprout from the ground when you plant them.
No. This is a completely viewer-suggested name, and I thought it was the coolest name ever. I can't remember your username right now, or else I would totally shout you out. Please identify yourself in the comments down below, because you deserve credit for the name Blackberry. It's beautiful, and it perfectly fits all the characters that we can possibly have in a Pokemon's nickname.
Done! How about that? I want to name it Armpit Fart Snorting. From now on, this Pokemon shall be known as Armpit Fart Snorting the Third Esquire. It is a better name than before, isn't it? Good for you, you and your armpit farts. Please, that'll be $150.
But yes, Blackberry. Eon has become Blackberry, because I did want to keep up. We got Scrambler, Lamb Chop, Hot Dog, and Gatorade. That's all food names, and Blackberry, you need some fruit in there too. So we're gonna be calling Eon a Blackberry from now on, so y'all better get used to it. With that, we are ready to actually advance the plot in this episode. Sorry for the bit of dilly-dallying there. Let's go ahead and head to the underground, which we were told in the last episode after defeating Executive Petrol that what we're going to have to do is going to be over here. There's nobody here to give our Pokemon a haircut or a massage or whatever, but there is a lady dressed in a very fancy kimono.
Team Rocket members in black suits have been running around. I was wondering
What was going on? I saw you.
you took on Team Rocket. You are impressive. You may be able to face the legendary Ha ha ha! Never mind, I didn't say anything. I must go now. Twirl! Aren't I so pretty?
That was awkward. Apparently, Hot Dog had a very good time with that conversation, but that was real awkward for you, boy. No entry beyond this point. That isn't gonna stop me, man. We got the basement key, so let's go ahead and hop into the basement, the place that our mother told us never ever to go alone. I don't know, man. Instead of frightening horror movie-esque monsters, we're gonna have a whole bunch of rocket grunts to battle.
I don't care if you're lost. You show up here, you're nothing but a victim.
Man, that is, like, kind of terrifying, actually. You're nothing but a victim. I'm gonna make you a victim. Team Rocket, you got some attitude, man. And like I've said in previous episodes, I definitely respect it. But we're gonna be training up Hot Dog in this episode because also, on viewer suggestion, a lot of you guys said that, oh no, he's gonna sucker punch us? Oh no, it hurts. A lot of you guys said that we should wait for Hot Dog to turn level 42 or 47 or whatever it was and teach him, Flare Blitz. Which I agree with that judgment. I think that Flare Blitz is going to be an awesome move, and I think that we should wait until then, because that's going to be the strongest possible fire move that we're going to learn for Hot Dog. So I cannot wait to get that thing on our moveset.
You think you're cool, huh?
I don't think I'm cool. I think I'm hot, because I got the hot dog right here in front of me right now. But ooh, who is this? Hold it! What I told you before was to deceive you. I thought it would let me tail you and it would lead me to Lance. Well, he never showed up. No matter. I was planning to beat you after Lance, but since you were here, I will repay my debts! Lance is off watching, like, a house marathon right now, dude. I don't know. You could just call him, like, a normal human being, you know, instead of stalking him around the region, following me, and doing all this weird crap, dude. Not necessary, but we are going to face off against Luke here in the underground, even though we're trying to face off against Team Rocket and, like, save the city right now. Apparently, he thinks that our petty rivalry is more important, and I agree. I gotta show the world that I am that much better than Luke. So let's hit this thing with a Fire Fang and see how much damage we can do. Ooh, less than half, you know? This is not looking too good for Hot Dog right now. I'm going to predict another Air Cutter and switch into Lamb Chop, and hopefully that doesn't do too much damage. I really hope this doesn't use a poison move and poison us. And there we go with the Air Cutter. This should do absolutely nothing against our long-necked Lamb Chop, man. Did you guys know that giraffes have blue tongues? I learned that about 83 million years ago, and I still cannot get over that fact. Like, they all just look like they drank too much blue Gatorade. Like, that's weird. That's weird. Not their 10-foot long necks, but no, the blue tongue, that's weird. What is the point of that? What if humans had blue tongues? That'd be so cool. We'd all look like clowns. Wouldn't be able to take anybody seriously, though I guess that'd be just normal if everybody had blue tongues. Why am I talking about blue tongues? Who knows? This guy's gonna send out a Sneasel next. I think that I want to... What do I want to do? I want to send in Hot Dog, but I don't think Hot Dog is going to outspeed Sneasel since Sneasel is pretty fast. So, let's bring in Gatorade. Gatorade hasn't seen a whole lot of action lately. So, let's bring out the original OG Feraligatr and hit this thing with, I guess, a Surf? Yeah, that's probably going to be our best bet since everything else is not very effective. But Sneasel's going to try that Feint Attack. And that's going to do absolutely way more than I expected to Gatorade because he got a critical hit. That lucky little bugger. Let's go ahead and surf against the Sneasel. And I believe that Sneasel, there's some, like, lore here that your rival, like, stole this Pokemon from somewhere. Like, maybe not the Safari Zone, but, like, stole this Sneasel from somewhere. Because normally in this game, you can't really get Sneasel until, I believe, after you beat the Pokemon League. But Luke, of course, has Sneasel. Ooh! What was that? We're learning Flamethrower. Oh my gosh, yes, this is a 95 power. Unfortunately, it's a special move, but we're going to go ahead and get rid of Ember because who needs Ember when we got a throwable flame sitting in our throat? There we go, Hot Dog. Yes, we are getting stronger and stronger by the day. So here comes Meganium, and this will be perfect. Let's go ahead and send in... I need to heal up Hot Dog because I know that he's not going to be able to take too much from this Meganium. So, you know what? Let's send in the Scrambler and see how much scrambling we can do. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, you can't get Sneasel until like after the Pokemon League, but Luke has him because Luke is just a bad guy. Remember that, kids. Luke equals bad guy. Put that in your heads. Comment it on a certain YouTuber's videos. Let's go ahead and yawn this thing. It's going to go ahead and put up a Reflect. It might put up a Light Screen as well on the next turn if we don't take it out before then, which I don't assume is going to happen. I want to yawn this thing, and let's go ahead and I guess Shadow Ball it as well. Why not? Ooh, and Scrambler is poisoned, unfortunately. That kind of sucks, but it's okay because it's not that big of a deal. Just don't worry, be happy, everybody. That optimism is the most important thing in life. And I know this came out of nowhere, but that actually is a true statement. Look on the bright side of things, guys. Just, you gotta do it. Life is too short to be upset about things. And, oh, whoa, wait, hold on. Luke just predicted the switch and got a free switch into Magnemite. Unfortunately for him, we're pulling out Hot Dog, which is going to cut that thing's attack, which I guess doesn't really matter all that much. And, we have the super effective. Let's go ahead and use Flamethrower. It'll probably take it out in one hit. I really hope. Ooh, I love Flamethrower's animation in this game. It's got so much cooler since third gen starting in this game. Excuse me. But Meganium is asleep, and he has only 2 Pokemon left, one of which is that sleepy Meganium, so Haunter is coming out. This is a perfect opportunity for the Scrambler to come back out and work that eggy magic. So, here comes Haunter, and here comes the extrasensory to take this thing out. And if this doesn't work, if somehow the Scrambler fails, we have plenty of type coverage on Ghost, because we also have our level 37 way too powerful Blackberry sitting in the back. Unfortunately, we don't have an iPhone. Are Blackberries still a thing? Does anybody remember when Blackberries were like the status symbol? I was too young to actually really have, I guess there is no too young to have a mobile phone these days, but I was too young to have a mobile phone at the time, like, too young to need one anyway, so I never had a BlackBerry or an iPhone, or was Android a thing back when Blackberries were popular? I don't even know. Was BlackBerry an Android? I have no idea about any of this. But that was like the ultimate status symbol, wasn't it? I'd always see people on like CNN like, oh, I'm Anderson Cooper, and today on my BlackBerry, I tweeted nasty things at the New York Giants, like... but stuff like that, like, really official people would always use Blackberries, and it was just really, really, I don't know, just so, like, official seeming to me. But yeah, I never had a mobile phone until I graduated high school. The summer after that, since I was going off to college, I figured I might need one to, like, stay, hey, why so serious? Yo, you're the one who just came in and tried to destroy me, even though I'm trying to save the world from criminals right now, but I never had, like I was saying, a mobile phone until the summer after senior year because I was going to college. I wanted to keep in contact with my parents, but I never had one. It's kind of weird to me these days seeing like kids like age 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with like iPhones and stuff and playing on those. And I don't want to make any judgment calls about like parenting or anything because that's just going to be me sounding like, oh, the kids these days and their technology. Back in my day, we played with sticks and drew pictures of Pokemon on the walls. Like, really, you know, like, not aware, but... Why? Why do I lose? I've assembled the toughest Pokemon. I didn't ease up on the gas, so why do I lose? You suck! I'll continue this, story in a moment. I don't understand. Is what that Lance guy said true? That I don't treat Pokemon properly? Maybe I should stop smacking them! Love. Trust. Are they really what I lack? Are they keeping me from winning? I just don't understand. But it's not going to end here. Not now. Not because of this. I won't give up on my dream of becoming the world's best Pokemon trainer. Alright, see you later, Sasuke, Naruto. Oh, this man is silly. Mom, did you spend my money again? Whoops, I accidentally hung up on her. That's awkward. I'm gonna go heal, though, because I'm not taking this poison. Alright, here we are back in the underground Team Rocket base, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this dude on. Open one door, another closes. Bet you can't get where you want to go! It's a puzzle designed for 6-year-olds, I sure can't figure it out. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, it's just kind of strange to me, just seeing little kids with, like, iPhones and stuff like that running around. And I'm not saying there's anything inherently wrong with that, but, like, there's a lot of little kids who are just on the iPhones all day and stuff like that. Now I'm starting to sound like a grumpy old man, so I'm gonna stop, but it just boggles my mind. And I'm kind of glad I didn't have, like, phones or the internet. I didn't really have the internet until I think I was 13 years old or something like that. We had one AOL trial when I was like 8 years old, and the second we got that thing, because I thought the internet was some like exclusive club, I got on Google and I just Googled the word Mario, because I was super into Mario, right? Third Mario Brother makes sense. I Googled the word Mario and I was really upset when, instead of Super Mario, a bunch of pictures of just dudes named Mario came up on Google image search. Oh my gosh, it was the most hilarious thing looking back on it. I was so confused. I was like, that's not Mario! It was just some, like, middle-aged man who happened to be named Mario. Like, Italian and other Mario-named dudes. But anyway, I was just saying, I am so glad that I didn't have the internet or phones until I was, like, a little bit older. Because, like, I would have embarrassed myself to the max. Oh my gosh. My friends, like, little brothers and sisters now are, like, uploading pictures of themselves to Instagram doing doofy faces because they think it's funny and stuff like that. And it might be funny, but, like, those are there forever. And maybe 5 years from now, well, they can delete the pictures or whatever, but of course their siblings and, like, their friends save them because they look so stupid. But 5 years from now, they might look back on that and be like, man, maybe I shouldn't have put a sock over my head and started singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star naked covered in peanut butter. Huh. But, oh, here we go with another battle. Fork over your guts! Whoa. I don't think I've ever heard that sentence in my life. Okay. Burglar Duncan. That is, like, not an intimidating name for a burglar. Oh my gosh. But actually, when I was a kid... Oh, I'm so glad I didn't have the internet. Gosh, this is so embarrassing. So, the first, like, videos... I'm doing air quotes right now, I know you can't see me, that I ever made were, I had a webcam when I was a kid. Even though we didn't have the web, I had a webcam for some reason. And, I would just record myself, with long tube socks over my arms, like, speaking as if they were sock puppets, like, moving my hand like it was their mouth, you know? And just saying stupid stuff for, like, 5 minutes on end, like, hey, your smell, you're a dumb butt, your butt face is dumb and ugly. And the other one would be like, no, I'm not dumb and ugly, you're a stupid head face butt. Like, stuff like that. For just like 5 or 6 minutes, and then I would go into Windows Movie Maker and speed it up so it had like the really, really high-pitched voice going on. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I was the cringiest kid of all time, man. You should have seen it. If I still had some of those, I would totally upload them, but I don't think I do anymore. But yeah, there was that. That was my first experience with videos, and thank the Lord above that I did not have internet at the time, because I guarantee those would have been on YouTube, because I thought they were hilarious. Also, I would, just have so my dad plays guitar, right? He used to be in a lot of bands. Mercy! No! That's not a very criminal thing of you to say, man. But, my dad used to be in a lot of bands, so he plays guitar and he sings and stuff like that. Basically, I would have him, like, sing a song. Like, I remember around Christmas, I had him sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and play it on guitar while I just filmed him with the webcam, and he was just standing there in one place. And afterward, I would put, like, all the old Windows Movie Maker effects. Whoa, Growlithe Showdown. I'd put all the Windows Movie Maker effects on it, like, the one that makes it, like, flash different colors or whatever, and then I would have it, like, turn 90 degrees and this and that, and I was like, Dad, look, I made a music video! And he looked at it, he's like, that's nice. That's nice, son. I'm, really, really glad I did this. And I saved those, actually. I think I might have some of those sitting around. But because my dad is in it, don't think I'm going to upload that just for privacy or whatever. But, oh my gosh. I made the cringiest content when I was a kid. And now I'm making the cringiest Let's Plays of all time. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, Burglar Orson. What is up with all these non-intimidating names? Orson's kind of cool, but, like, it doesn't strike me as, like, a criminal name, you know? I need, like, Vinny or Ron or something like that. That, Giovanni, that's a good criminal name. That is like the ultimate criminal name, actually. That really just says mob boss, you know? But Burglar Orson is gone. So strong, man. Oh my gosh. Now he's gonna go back to taking his night classes or whatever because he's trying to finish his degree and get out of this life. I guess we can't face off against anybody else quite yet, so let's go ahead and take out this last Team Rocket grunt. What do you got for me, fool?
Quah ha ha! Nobody actually laughs like this. Confounded by the doors, are we? I'll let you in on a secret if you can beat me.
And we can beat him, so I will be right back. And there we go, easy enough. Ooh, I blew it. You're making not human sounds a whole lot, dude. I'm not digging it. Alright, a hint. Look at the color of the door switches. You push a color switch and the same colored door opens up. So, that means that we are gonna have to... We gotta get over there, yes? So... The doors are gray. Oh, man. But we go ahead and hit green, and that's gonna... Oh, I get it. Okay, do this. And then if we do that, that'll open up, and that should do it. Yup, easy enough. Man, what an easy puzzle. Then hit purple, and that's gonna open up too. Are you lost? No, you can't be. You don't have that scared look. I'll give you something to be scared about. Yeah! And then she, like, pulls out a picture of, like, Donald Trump winning the presidency. Oh, how topical and hilarious. Anyway... Gloom is coming out. Gloom is drooling all over the place. Gloom is like... I love Gloom. You guys remember... Why do I keep talking about the Pokemon anime every single episode? You guys remember the episode of the anime where Ash goes to fight Erica and Gloom is like the ultimate? So, Pokemon battles in the anime are so much more interesting than they are in the games because like Gloom is so stinky that your Pokemon just pass out or whatever in the anime. And that's like a mechanic that could never ever be in the games because like it involves personality and it involves like just humor and stuff like that. And I always like imagined or dreamed of a Pokemon game that kind of emulated the anime. You know, that like followed Ash's adventures and had like a whole bunch of that quirky stuff that isn't just battle mechanics, you know? How could you? Hey man, you picked a fight with me, don't blame me. I think there actually is a ROM hack somewhere called like Ash Gray or something like that, where you play as Ash and it follows like the story of the anime or something, and I really, really want to try that. I still have never done it, but it just seems really, I don't know, fun to me. But I got a lot of good experiences with the anime, as you guys can tell. Big part of my childhood.
You're not going any farther. I don't show mercy to my enemies, especially not brats. Brats. Instead of brats, I got brats and I got Barbies. I love the Barbies more, so screw the brats.
But anyway, this dude's sending out Eradicate, and let's just go ahead and cut this one out.
Blast it!
Oh, I get the reference. I get the reference. I understand it. You're a funny guy, Team Rocket Grunt number 83,974. Oh man, but I did some shopping off screen actually, if you guys haven't noticed. I bought some super potions, some full heals, and some repels, so let's go ahead and heal Hot Dog up a little bit. I want to get everybody to Blackberry's level right now, because Blackberry is just looking too powerful over there at the level 37, nearly level 40. Man, Blackberry went from doing nothing to pulling her own weight, man. I remember you. You got me good at our hideout. I'm running circles around these boxes. I'm trying to get in shape, you know. Just running circles all day, every day. I guess it's more of a square, but it don't matter because I got a pile of sludge. So, people were really upset. I remember when Garbodor was introduced in Gen 5 or whatever. They were like, it's literally just a pile of garbage. And I kind of was at first. But then I remembered that Grimer and Muck exist. Like, there's an evolution line to a pile of sludge. Like, people were upset about the pile of garbage, but they were okay with the pile of sludge. What? How does that make sense? How does that even, like... How does that even register? I guess it's because Muck and Grimer are, like, maybe a little cuter and cooler looking than Garbodor. Garbodor's got, like, a weird face, man. I'm sorry to say it. I don't mean to bully any Garbodors out there who might be watching this video. If you're a Garbodor and you're watching this video, you're beautiful. You're just not my type, okay? But no, Garbodor's got, like, a weird, like... just smelled something disgusting face, like, constantly, which I guess makes sense, because it's literally a pile of garbage. But anyway, take out that wheezing, take out this Team Rocket Grunt, and let's move on. So that's how you did it. Yep, sure is, buddy. That was a blast! Is everybody just making the same reference? Come on, guys, get a little creative at least. What do you have for us? How did you get this far? I guess it can't be helped. I'll dispose of you like a piece of garbage because you are a piece of garbage. Whoa there, Team Rocket Grunt. Come on, man. So this one's going to challenge us with a coughing and a wheezing and a grimer. And I decided, well, I guess maybe not just poison Pokemon like coughing, grimer, and like Zubat are Team Rocket's like go-to type of Pokemon, but I think the theme is just purple Pokemon. Somehow it took me so long to realize that, but like Rattata, purple, coughing, wheezing, grimer, muck, Ekans, Arbok, all purple. What else do these guys have? I think they use Gloom once in a while, and Gloom's kind of purple, like bordering on indigo or blue or whatever. By the way, so does anybody else have no idea how to tell colors apart? I'll be like, yeah, that's red, and somebody else is like, no, that's orange, and I'm like, no, that's definitely red, and then somebody else is like, no, that's yellow. Like, I don't know. I'm not colorblind or anything. I got disposed of. Not that I know of, but like, I can't tell the difference between orange, blue and purple especially, like, really, really, like, gets me. Like, I almost always disagree with what, like, on the borderline of blue and purple. I'll always say purple and they say blue. I'll always say blue and they say purple. It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, here's an old man.
Who? What? You came to rescue me. Thank you. Who are you? Where am I? What is my life? The radio tower. What's happening there? Taking over my Team Rocket here. Take this card key.
He just hands us a Costco membership card.
This will allow you to get into the radio tower. Use that to open the shutters on 3F. I'm begging you to help. There's no telling what they'll do if they control the transmitter. They may be even able to control Pokemon using a special signal. You're the only one I can call on. Please save the radio tower and all Pokemon nationwide. No pressure, though. It's just if you fail, everybody will die immediately. But it's okay.
And here, what do we have? Ooh, an amulet coin. That is very nice. We should give that to somebody, actually. In fact, I'm going to give that to somebody right now. Who isn't holding an item? So for those of you who don't know... Wait, where is it? Oh... It's not a key item, is it? No. Where'd it go? What the heck? I probably passed over it like 7 times and somebody's yelling at their screen right now. But I don't... Oh, there it is. It was on the second page. Durr. Okay, let's go ahead and give it to... I don't know, Lamb Chop, because Lamb Chop hasn't been holding anything for a while, and Lamb Chop is looking a little lonely down there. Macho! What are you doing? Macho, help us move the container. And there we go. It opened up a way for us to grab an Ultra Ball. The first Ultra Ball of the game, if I'm not mistaken, which is very nice, but I don't think we're going to be using it anytime too soon. Should be saving up, though. Macho, help us move the container. The warehouse gets cleaner in a matter of blah, 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 blah. Macho, help us move the container. Wow, I totally forgot this was like a puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, but these guys will move their stuff out of the way for you. So there we go. Grab that burn heal, and let's move on. I believe there's another item down here. Yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff you can grab down here. I always liked the basement of the, I believe we're at the basement of the department store right now, if I'm not mistaken. Because if we go up this elevator, yeah, I think we can get to pretty much anywhere in the department store from here. Why is there... On the basement, there's an attendant. Man, that is just a fancy store if I have ever seen one. So the elevator's going up, and we are at the first floor once again. I want to go ahead... Should we... Alright, sorry for the brief interruption there, but it looks like that interruption was an omen that this episode should be over. So in this episode, we took on the Goldenrod Underground, we got a new move for Blackberry, the Umbreon, changed the name from Eon to Blackberry, and we made a little bit of progress. So I think we're going to take out Team Rocket once and for all in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like on the video down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time where we take on a giant criminal syndicate by ourselves with a dog, a lamb, a fruit, an egg, and a really angry alligator that might destroy us. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys then.